welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
So every mother we've spoken with has had a pretty strong desire to be the best mother you can be, to break those habits that might be affecting your children in negative ways, to give them the best start that you possibly can. Like, they're all pretty dedicated mothers, and we imagine that you are too. But we've found that in that passion to be the best mother that you can be, in that dedication, sometimes you can spin your wheels a little bit and actually be focusing in the areas that aren't the best places to focus. And I've so been there, like going, oh, I just need to read that other book. I just need to learn that other strategy. I need to get better at that particular philosophy. I just need to practice this thing more, and then everything will change, and all my habits will be broken, and I'll be different.
Read one more book.
And while those things have their place, and they're definitely valuable, the thing that you most need is to give yourself the space to come back into yourself. And something that I find so incredibly magical and profound and sacred is that whenever I do that, and especially when I do that in spaces that are held, that are facilitated, that are supported by people who really know what they're doing to guide me into a particular space within myself, that exactly the messages that I need to hear, exactly the words that need to come, exactly the kind of healing processes that need to happen unfold within me, they're just what my children need. They're the needle movers, and it's actually all from within. Like, it's in there. All that you need in order to create the change is within you. You just need to prioritize that inner work and come back to yourself and do it.
Yeah. The mother that you most want to be, she's inside you. She's in the vision that you have of how you want to show up as a mother. Sometimes she's even there in the critical voices that you hear that telling you you're not doing it well enough or you're screwing up, right? But she is inside you. And what you need is the safety and supportive space, right? And not all of our mothering communities provide that, sadly, but like... truth. You need the space, and you need someone who can hold that space and facilitate you finding your own wisdom. And yeah, like, everything's in there. Well, I've never coached a woman and she's just drawn a blank. Like, it's there.
It's amazing. It's like
totally there. You know, you do know.
There.
Yeah, you really, really do know. You know how to step through it. Sure, you might need some support getting there, and you might need some new insights, and you might need a new way of thinking, and you might need some tools that are just guiding you back to yourself, right? Or even shifting aspects of yourself, or coming into different relationship with yourself. Really, the work of showing up how you want to show up as a mother is about the inner work. Right? It is not about the gazillion strategies and the 100 parenting forums and the gazillion books on Amazon that you've got in that wish list, right? We get that, because Kaya and I did that too when our kids were little. We were complete, like, junkies.
And never feeling like we'd quite
read enough, researched enough, got enough, you know. I think the amount of well, by now for sure, but even when our kids were young, the amount of hours we put in, we should have had a PhD, right, in parenting, and we would still be feeling like, oh no, I did it wrong again, right? It's not about memorizing a gazillion strategies. It's about you doing the work on the inner to shift and grow and heal and come into your wholeness and come into connection with really what's true for you.
Yeah, and something that I've seen over and over again is, no matter how big you think your stuff is, or your trauma is, or your history is, and no matter how entrenched you believe your habits are, or
how you can't possibly,
no matter what's going on, what stories that mother's carrying, every single woman who we've guided into themselves and on a healing journey in themselves has come out with the answers that they need, the transformation that they need, and it's all come from within. It never doesn't.
So if that resonates with you, then we are inviting you to come and join us on Transforming the Shadows of the Mother. Okay, this is the last time Kaya and I are facilitating and teaching live for as far as we can tell, like possibly ever, but a long time, right? We're a little burnt out. So come and be in the type of space you need to be to connect back to your truth, create the healing that you need inside you, okay? And that is how the shifts happen that you really want to make. That is how you step into your wholeness. That is how you recreate like enjoyment. Okay, all of you watching this, know in your hearts, or have this vision in your hearts how motherhood is meant to be. And it's not meant to be a burden, and it's not meant to suck, and it's not meant to drain the life out of you, right? That's not your vision. You want it to be joyful and meaningful and connected, and you want to feel awesome. Like that's what you want. So you want to create it, come and do the work with us, because that is where we will focus you. That is where we focus the transformation and the healing. And we have many, many, many years of experience doing this with mothers. So this is the opportunity to do it. And we want you to do it with us. We really want you to love motherhood, to enjoy the experience, and to show up like the mother you really want to be in your heart.
Yes.
And
Lovely,
Tiffany, I'm really happy you found our page too. Mwah. Okay. One more thing. Tomorrow, if you're not in our Facebook group, Tiffany, if you're not in our Facebook group, you should come join. Tomorrow, we're doing a free training inside our Facebook group around authentically and sustainably cultivating qualities that are part of that motherhood vision you've got for you, right?
Especially the ones that you often think you're not.
That you think
other people are better at.
You wish, but it's not you, right? And we're going to tell you that's not truth, and we're going to show you how to do that. So come join us. Okay.
Lots of love. Hope to see you inside Transforming the Shadows of the Mother.
We start in a few days.
Yes.
Bye.